Another thing this restaurant taught me was younger generation, when they came on the motorcycles to my restaurant, my passion for motorcycles again grew. I would talk motorcycles with them. I would talk about wheelie and their modification and say, ma'am, why a lady in a chair is talking so much about bikes? And then they taught me that the technology has improved. You can get a bike customized. They introduced me to something called Google, to internet, and I learned to make an email ID, how to research. I started writing to the corporates. I started learning because I was still working very hard on my physiotherapy. I would regularly go to the hospital to do my physiotherapy, to keep my body strong. And in spite of working from morning to evening, catering for 400 people, the ladies who knew me would come and say, "Tabiyat kaisi hai?" I would say, "Yaar, 6 बजे मैं उठती हूँ, मैं मंडी जाके पहले अंडा, चिकन, पोल्ट्री सब लेकर आती हूँ, फिर मैं उसको मैरिनेट करती हूँ, शाम को मैं टेबल्स लगाती हूँ, फिर मैं उसको बेचती हूँ, केटरिंग करती हूँ, फिर मैं उसको वाइंड अप करती हूँ, मैं 2 बजे घर को जाती हूँ." एंड उनकी पार्टी में करती हूँ जो सुबह उठ के कहते हैं, "यार हम तो थक गए, कल हमारी पार्टी थी एंड तबीयत मेरी खराब है, ऐसे दीपा कुछ और करना पड़ेगा." सो I started looking out to be a biker again because that was my passion, and the doctors told me I had to strengthen my upper body, and in that strengthening of the upper body I started gymming and I started doing something called hydrotherapy. And hydrotherapy was doing exercises in the water because Deepa had done swimming in a running canal when she was a young girl. She was not scared of water. That fear had gone out as a child, as a young girl. So I took that chance of getting into the water, and getting into the water when was filmed in a documentary and as seen by India, the Olympic committee came to me and they said, "Madam, a woman in your disability in water and doesn't drown can actually create history because nobody in India is swimming like you in your condition." I took it. Opportunity knocks at your door. Winners are those who have the courage to walk through the door. I was 36 years of age. I was running a restaurant, and suddenly I got a chance to be a sports person. And I said, "This is interesting." लोग से पागल हो गई है, 36 साल की उम्र में कौन खेलने जाता है, ये तो रिटायरमेंट की एज होती है. But I did not listen to them. I heard my own self. I went there, but that was also learning. I had to learn. I had to learn how to swim in a competition. I had to learn those strokes. But I was willing to learn. Even at 36, I wanted to be a swimmer. I swam. I went for nationals. In 1 hour, I did 3 strokes. I had 3 gold medals and 3 new national records. And my journey of swimming started. I also simultaneously, because I was winning medals, that gave me credibility, and I could earn myself some sponsorship because I had learnt internet, I had learned swimming, I had won certain medals, I had gone to the international scenario, and I had brought home the silver medal. Even the first medal that I got in swimming was from Kuala Lumpur FESPIC Games. I came home wearing the Indian tracksuit, holding the medal, trying to show it to my parents before going to the in-laws' house and back to my restaurant in Ahmednagar. I halted in Delhi. I changed my tickets from Pune to Jaipur. And when I was at the ticket counter in Delhi, the airlines asked me to sign a paper which said wheelchair patient. I said, "Oh my God, a national tracksuit, a medal in my hand, the first ever for the country in swimming by a woman in my disability category, and I'm still being called a patient." And that day, Deepa turned an activist. I put my foot down and I said, I want an indemnity bond from each and everyone getting into the, I shouted there. I never knew from where that strength came, but I'm glad it did. I took an initiative. We are scared to take the initiatives. Good leaders are initiative takers. I took that initiative and I said, I want an ECG for everyone, and everybody will give it in writing that they will not have high blood pressure or a heart attack up there. Because you can see my wheelchair, I am a patient. I did not sign that bond. Instead, I wrote a letter to the CEO. They, on that day, made me sign a letter saying wheelchair passenger. Anyway, I went to my father's town, that was Jaipur. My father threw a big party. और हमारे जयपुर में खूब खाना पीना होता है, चाट की दुकान होती है, ये भी होता है, वो भी होता है. So it was like a huge celebration my father did for me. And मेरी neighbor आंटी आई हुई थी, तो वो मुंह में एक कचौड़ी डाल के और एक गोलगप्पा डाल के बोले, तबीयत कैसी है बेटा अब? तो मैंने बोला, आंटी जो रसमलाई और गुलाब जामुन आपके मुंह में है वो मेरे मेडल का है, वो मेरी फिटनेस का है. But I said more has to be done. Anyway, after that, that letter was responded by the CEO of that airlines. That was a Kingfisher, of course. Mr. Vijay Mallya is under a lot of controversy, but that man at that point of time invited me and said that he has changed the format. Now they no longer write wheelchair passenger or wheelchair patient. All they write is wheelchair guest, and the pattern came. And that meeting, see, one thing leads to another. You have to give yourself the chance. You have to spread your wings. Only then can you fly. I went there, and in the conversation, I got the sponsorship. I got the sponsorship of my motorcycle. And I started preparing for the motorcycle on the simultaneously. Swimming came to a point where I was not getting heated swimming pools. So swimming in cold weather was getting difficult for me. I was not able to train because of the infrastructural challenges. So I knew that in spite of being a good high-level swimmer in my category, I was not getting that international recognition or not improving in that. So I decided to create a world record, and I made this Limca world record where I crossed River Yamuna. And having made this record, I realized when media wrote about it, it also became my platform to send out the loud and clear message of ability beyond disability. So turning into a swimmer, turning into a biker, and eventually getting the right wheels. Somebody said, "Bichari ko galat paiye mil gaye." I said, no, I'm going to get the right wheels. And I have a rally friend in the audience. Please raise your hand wherever you are. I have a proof that yes, I did raid the Himalaya. I joined the world of rallies. I made all these my mediums of creating records and sending out a message. And all these records were just aimed by one thing, is ability beyond disability. I want to share a video here. Can I have the video 3 records?